Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oblivion on the hardest difficulty. Hello, hello, hello. This is episode 16. We've already made it to episode 16. We are shamovin', and unfortunately, I'm recording this at the time that Bethesda, tweeted, keep eyes on here on their, Twitter, X, whatever. And getting a little excited with all the Oblivion remake rumors, and then the next day it was as people surmised, which makes sense because I didn't realize it was Troy Baker in that picture, who was the voice of Indiana Jones. But yeah, they were announcing Indiana Jones going on the PS5. So unfortunately, no Oblivion remake news as far as this point in time. But if it happens, I'll be excited. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 16. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and get our mission, shall we, from Skriva.
You are a welcome sight in these troubling times.
As are you, Skriva. What beautiful, multiple ear rings you have. Rings of the ear on the side of your head. Tell me about this Thieves Guild special job.
I have need of a very special book. The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this book. However, Theranos has not been seen since. The Grey Fox himself hunts for this book. I need you to find Theranos. Help Theranos bring back this book. If Theranos is unwilling or unable, bring back the book yourself. Are you agreeable?
Why, yes, I'll do exactly that. Sounds interesting. I will, again, do it.
That is good. Go to Skingrad. The trail starts there.
All right, so I was looking at the Thieves Guild fences because I completely forgot to look up where this lady was in between the last episode. Luciana Galena can be found in the Lonely Suitor Lodge or at her house. So she has a house in Bravo. Why did I not think to just look at her house on the local map? I don't know. Anyways, we want to look for her because we do have a bunch of things we need to offload. So, anything else, Skriva?
Doesn't the hunter have prey to follow?
Why, yes, but I'm just trying to get all the information that I have. That's it.
Shadow, hide the hunter.
And also the hunted. Well, that wouldn't make much sense. Okay, so this lady can be here, and there she is right there. Hello!
Is this pleasure or business?
Well, why not combine both, am I right? Because I need to sell you a bunch of things, and that gives me pleasure. What are you trained, by the way?
I can show you.
There's a bunch of light armor or at least we've seen a bunch of light armor trainers. Also, we're getting up there in gold, so we definitely need to choose what to spend this gold on, because there's a lot of things we could definitely spend the gold on.
You are one hot customer.
Well, thank you. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, as far as mercantile goes, again, it goes off of what their skill is. She's an expert, so I think she's tougher to get, tougher to move this, thing up. We'd have to increase our mercantile skill more in order to, pull this thing all the way up to the end, right? So we're going to try to go for that. Then, let's see what we want to sell. Crimson Eviscerator is probably not going to do a thing, but it's good to hold on to. What else do we have? Iron Arrows. We should probably get rid of... Well, we are going to need arrows, though. Yeah, this might actually be good to hold on to, even though this is, 10 pounds of arrows? I do believe the Silver Dagger. I do not need that.
I've been taken advantage of.
And you'll notice here, too, we've fenced 1,500 gold, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure has already reached the maximum for independent thievery. So not bad at all there. But you want to sell all the fence things as quickly as you can, obviously to get money. But more so because if you get caught by the guards, and if you're in a situation where you can't really, get out of that, then, yeah, all this will go to waste if you don't basically bank it at a fence. So that's why we want to make sure that we do this whenever we can. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down here. Absorb Agility, Arcana, Restored. And we're actually getting a good value for these as well. We're only losing 14 or so. Divining the Elder Scrolls, I don't believe is unique. I'm going to sell that. And hopefully that's not a mistake. Not that it even really matters. Mercantile increases as well. Fragment Song of Hormir. Is that unique? I mean, it doesn't matter. This definitely is not going to be a playthrough where it's like, you know, I need to get away from that idea of like, I have to hold on to everything you need, because it's not that type of playthrough ultimately. Glarthur's notes are unique though. Handbill, I don't think is. Minor heal other.
That seems a fair price.
Provinces of Tamriel. Recipe. Shazar and the Divine.
You got a great deal.
Spirit of the Daedra. The this I don't know. I'm going to sell that too. I don't feel like that's going to be a unique thing. The firmament, how firm, the last king of the aliens. Warrior.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, let's get rid of that soul gem also. Calipers we definitely want to hold on to. Lockpick, yeah, all this stuff doesn't really matter unless we end up getting busted. So tongs, okay, good. So yeah, we actually have made 2,000 gold, which ain't bad.
Let's just keep this affair between the two of us.
Totally agreed, Luciana Galena. I love playing as you in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Ta-ta. Okay, so let's see what we have to do now. So yeah, independent thievery is done. Now the next step that we're going to have to make here, we have to figure out what to spend this money on. There's a couple of options, right? Ultimately, we have 2,000 gold. So, and I don't like cheesing at all. I can already see the comments where people are going to be like, oh, you know, you can cheat, you can duplicate and do all this. I don't cheese. That's not how I play. It just kind of takes out the fun of it. You know what I mean? For me. So, yeah, we have 2,000 gold to work with. Now, we can upgrade the Dunbarrow Cove, and that will actually eventually offset how much money we spent into it by having the pirates give us gold. So that is one option. We could also buy the spells that we need. Now, conjuration-wise, I think we're good with Dome. Dome is going to be able to do well for us for a while. We can actually just upgrade probably to the next thing, but let's stick with Dome. And then we also need to buy, because if we take a look at our magical spells, we are going to need Command Human, I do believe, and then also Weakness to Poison, which we have, but also Weakness to Magic, which we have good. So we would need Command Human, and then we should be good to go pretty much after that. We also need to get Destruction up to 50 once more. So Destruction is 47. So we do need to buff that up. So we could also go buy Disintegrate Weapon, but we'd still need to get Destruction up to 50. So I'm going to say, currently, our best bet is probably going to be, let's do Dunbarrow Cove, which works a little bit differently from the other player homes because I think you typically have to buy, like, little, brochure, whatever the heck they are, little missives that say that you have, you know, that item that you're buying for the player home or whatever. But Dunbarrow Cove works differently in that it's flat. We just need to pay the lady the money. That's it. There's no, like, haggling to get a better deal or anything like that, which can actually significantly cut down on how much you need to, pay to get those houses upgraded. Now, Dunbarrow Cove is good because you get stacking money once you fully upgrade it. So we're going to attempt to buy that. We have a good amount of gold to roll with, but I think we're going to need even more to really get this thing going. So let's head into whatever this place is called, and we'll hit her anyways.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
We won't hit her, but we'll hit her with the magical spell. Let's talk about Dunbarrow Cove upgrades.
Let's do business.
Let's do. All right, so I got to remember how this works. I think you need to buy basically everything. I could be wrong, though. You might need to only buy a certain amount, which is going to really be important for this playthrough. So we have just about 2,000 gold, so we got suppliers, spy. Oh, that's right. I remember how this works. So yeah, as you buy these, pirates will join your crew. It doesn't really matter what order, I don't think. So it matters what you need most. Fletcher's going to be an arrow person, bow person. Upgrade by quarters doesn't really do anything, but it does give us a chest where we can at least hold our stuff for now, which actually would be good. A fence, and actually if this 500 GP works the same as 1,000 GP to move us up a tier, then that would be super good. A fence doesn't matter because I don't think it's going to count for the independent thievery. It may, but yeah. So security expert. Security's completely overridden by a certain Daedric artifact. Spy Master. I always forget what this guy does. I think he teaches you sneak and maybe some stealth spells. So I need to hire a supplier, please.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, and then our quest has been updated, 1,000 gold removed, and then we also want to keep an eye out here too. Now, shoot, for some reason my brain was thinking, oh, we could get like 3 or 4 upgrades, but no, we're only going to be able to get 2, unless we just get another little bit. You know what? I will upgrade my quarters, please.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. And then Dunbarrow Cove gets updated as well, and we're looking to the top left here. But nothing. That is unfortunate. Who?
Take care.
Oh, wait.
What can I do for you?
Oh. Is this about that side quest? What? I think this and this are both side quests. I could be wrong. Who is Velwyn Benrus?
That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms.
Where spirits have lease. Oh. Interesting. That would be an interest. Ooh. That would be interesting if we can get through. Plus, it's been a while since we've done combat. That may be a good test of our current power level. What have I heard about this gang?
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that.
I forgot his name is Gogan. It's an interesting name. Okay, thank you very much, Dahlia Rackham.
Good day.
Ah, yes. Due to the prestige of your crew, the pirate Zedric Green has joined. Your illusion skill has increased. Okay, so that's what I was looking for, was the pirates joining our crew. So, that's cool. We're going to need more money. How much money do we have currently? We have 447 gold. Because the other thing is we could go buy that disintegrate weapon spell. We could use it on enemies. That actually might be good to use now. Not for the next quest we're going to do, though. That would be useless. But we could... Yeah, maybe we... yeah, you know what? That's probably the best thing for us to do. The best thing for us to do is to go to Dunbarrow Cove and then see about these people we just hired. Or at least we hired one person, but due to the prestige of our crew, a pirate hath joined. And that's what we're looking for. Basically, as you buy these upgrades, more and more pirates join, and then they will go out on raids and bring you back 1,000 gold per week, which does not sound like a lot. But trust me, it will really stack up over the course of the playthrough. So that's what I usually like to do early, because it's just a way to basically get, you know, stacking dividends as you're playing Oblivion pretty much. So, let's take a look. Now, they post up around here. So we're looking for the Spy Master and also that random new pirate that we got as well. I can see one guy over there, but where is the other? Where's the other pirate? There's just a gigantic bonfire going on. I actually don't know where that other guy is. That might be him, but we should be able to find 2 different NPCs. I do NP believe. That really did not work the way that my brain thought that it would. Do a big jump over here. You got to really watch out for Oblivion fall damage. Oblivion fall damage can absolutely destroy you, by the way, if you're not careful. Where did this guy just go? I just saw him walking about, and now I can't see him whatsoever. I don't know where he went. What time is it? 4:50 a.m. Let's wait. 12 would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. We'll wait until noon, and then hopefully these guys are posted up somewhere. There should be 2 NPCs down here, but I don't remember who is who. Where is this dude? We just saw him walking. Do they go like... Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, there's another... Yeah, the Black Flag, which is this entire ship, which I always forget to actually check inside of here. That's right, because this has got a whole thing. And obviously this whole thing is pirate-themed, of course. Trap door to the Black Flag. Oh. Oh, look at all this. Oh, my God, I always forget about this. So glass arrows, a silver bow, silver arrows. What are these arrows up here? Iron arrow, silver arrows. Huntsman leather pants, leather gauntlets, leather greaves, huntsman's... Actually, I could just take all this and then sell it back to the supplier. Because we did get the supplier, right? And then a bunch of silver as well. Man, I always forget to check this room. It's actually crazy. Okay, so now we need to find where that freaking supplier is, because then we can sell all this stuff to him, which is ironic considering it was already here. Trap door again. And then we've got some chests down here, which unfortunately, again, because we're playing Oblivion, a lot of these are just not going to have anything of interest whatsoever. Although calipers, I am always happy to see. Where does the supplier go? That's my current question. I don't actually know. I'm finding it difficult to find this person. Because we did pick the supplier, right? Because that's far more important than the spy master. Because I don't even know what the spy master does. I think he just, like I said, trades you sneak. So where does this dude post up? I also need to go to my ship and actually, like, store all of the uniques that we're not going to be using so that we have some carry weight to play around with. I guess he must have to go back around here. I really don't know where this guy is. We'll cut in a second if I just cannot find him. There you are.
Come on.
No, this is the pirate that joined our squad, Zedric Green.
Good day.
And how green you are. Okay, and he does literally nothing.
I see.
Because I think you need the entire squad to be able to send them out on missions, or at least like 3 people maybe or so. So yeah, one guy's not going to do it. All right, I'll see you when I find this guy, because I have no idea where our supplier is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what's weird is this guy's supposed to be here, which would make sense because this looks like some sort of store or something. Also, are those lockpicks on the ground? Those are silver spoons. See, I don't know why this guy is not here. I literally bought this guy, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, he's not here. And I don't know when he comes here because I've waited a whole bunch. The other thing is, like, I didn't even realize this guy apparently sells unique potions, which is super interesting. So I would love to see them, and I would love to sell some stuff to him so that I could go buy that disintegrate armor or weapon spell. But yeah, he ain't there. So hopefully over time he appears. I mean, all we need is the pirates to appear, but it would be nice to check out what we have upgraded. Anyways, we've also upgraded our captain's quarters, which has this nice little chest at the foot of the bed, which has a smuggler's key. Very interesting. And then I use this chest all of the time to store all of my unique things. So we'll keep Crimson Eviscerator as a backup if I just am dying for some sort of enchanted weapon, even though it's not going to do too much. Goblin Shaman Staff, shock damage 5 points is not going to matter whatsoever. Like, that's literally not going to do anything. It's going to hurt me more so trying to land the shock, effect. So we will store that. We got a silver bow, which is 2 damage versus the fine silver bow. And then the Amulet of Kings. We got to sell all of this stuff. I'm going to store the wrist irons. And then did we have any unique potions or anything like that? I don't think so. Any alchemical? Yeah, good to store the Nern roots because they do take up some space and you're going to need to store them until you have enough, obviously. And we can store the Captain Dougal's journals. The rest of these books are not going to matter too much. Greywind's Journal, Handbill, Horse Armor Note, Nernroot Missive, the Locked Room. I need to sell that. I got to remember to sell that. Then we got keys, and then we've got Varlastone, Welkinstone, Alien Statue, which does weigh 3. So I'm going to store that as well. Store all the calipers, store all the stolen calipers, the Flawless Pearl, the paint brushes as well. And then it would be nice if they just put all those together. The tongs, and boom. We are cleaned out. Also, you get a steel cutlass, which I will take, and a whole bunch of lockpicks, as well as a wanted poster for the Gray Fox there. So, you might be asking yourself, what does that smuggler's key do? Well, basically, if you go into one of these, like, cavern hallways, whatever you call them, one of these, what'd you call it? What do you call a hallway in a cave? Tunnel? Yeah. If you go into one of these tunnels, you can use the smuggler's key to basically take you to the Anvil Castle. It's basically to get in and get out, obviously. So, okay, now I do want to do a thing, but we're going to do one little quick thing of preparation first. We're going to go back to the Imperial City Marketplace. We are going to wait until... Let's wait about 9 hours. And while we do that, we got a comment question of the episode, which comes from Nananya, who asks, what's your dream pet? This comes from our Discord as well. So again, feel free to join our Discord. Link in the description.
Who will help an old beggar?
And submit any questions you'd like to hear me ask and answer. Dream pet, yeah, Fennec Fox is what popped into my head immediately. I've always wanted like a little fennec fox. I mean, you know, it's the logistics of having it ultimately, right? It's usually not going to be that doable. It's one of those pets that probably takes a lot more, you know, care than you might think, of course. Hello there. Yeah.
A pleasure to speak with.
And also with you,
Have a
my
look at
friend.
wares.
Okay, what is our haggle at? Good, and then we just want to make up a little bit of money here. So I'm going to sell the glass arrow. I'm going to sell about... Let's sell 32 of these iron arrows, getting us 32 gold. Silver we'll keep. Silver bow we don't need. Silver dagger we don't need. Steel cutlass we don't need, although I do love cutlasses.
Good.
Huntsman, leather, leather. And I think we're good to go. Just scroll down through here to make sure. I think so. The locked room. Yep, which is a security skill book, of course. And then we are good. Thank you, friend. Goodbye. One more for you. Yeah. Fennec Fox passes through my mind immediately. Yeah, they're just cool little dudes. They're just little foxes with gigantic ears if you haven't seen them. And I have seen them as pets on YouTube. And it's the type of pet that, like, you know, I feel like there's like a thing with cool pet owners and gatekeeping. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But basically, you'll have somebody that has like a really cool pet, like a toucan or like a fennec fox, and they're like, oh, you can't have this. It actually takes so much to take care of. Yeah, I can do it, but you probably can't. You have to do tons of research, years of research. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, listen, if you did it, I'm pretty sure I could get up to the point where I'd be...
You want me?
A great pet owner, you know what I mean? All that to say, I feel like a fennec fox belongs in that, where it's like, okay, I want to get a fennec fox. And then you just have the whole internet tell you, no, you can't. No, it's so difficult. It won't happen, I'm afraid. And while, of course, yes, you do need the prerequisite, the prerequisite environment and everything for them. Yeah, I would say fennec fox is my point. If I really just had, you know, infinite wealth and like the ability to make an amazing like enclosure for him or whatever the heck he needs, fennec fox is what comes to mind. Now I'm gonna buy corrode weapon here. And I forgot we still need to get destruction up to 50. Gosh dang it, man. I forgot about that. So that's what we're going to have to work on. But we at least have the spell. Now we need disintegrate armor, though, still. And then we're going to completely shift gears here and do Where the Spirits Have Leased, which is actually a fantastic name. I've overheard a rumor that Velwyn Bedros wants to sell a manor here in Anvil, and that he's selling it cheap. I should go find him and see what he has to offer. Well, why not? I could use a house. Sure, it's close to Dunbarrow Cove as well, so I can make a little traipse over to it. It's easy peasy. So yeah, let's go see about this house. I mean, yeah, it seems too good to be true almost, right? Or a toucan. You know what? Actually, I'm going to say toucan. I love toucans, how they look. I love that they're little shitheads, basically. And again, it falls into that thing where if you ever talk to anybody about seriously thinking about getting a toucan,
you wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you?
They'll give you crap for it.
I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Why, yes. Actually, I'm looking, but I do have to ask if I'm going to be seriously considering real estate. What was happening with that Anvil Chapel attack?
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
I can't believe it, but I mean, that surely would reduce the home's value. Maybe I could get a deal? What do you say about that?
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benares Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
Oh my god! Is it really 5,000? I mean, honestly, for a house in a pretty, you know, developed city, that's not bad in Oblivion. But that is way more. I was thinking it was gonna be like 500. Yes, here's 5,000 gold. Roll a deception check.
Hey, you don't even have enough money. Stop wasting my time and come back when you do.
Fair enough. I just wanted to be welcome. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Okay, yeah, wow, 5,000. It's been forever since I've done that quest. But that makes sense, because 5K gold is kind of insane. Especially given this, this quest, which if you know, you know. Okay, well, that's fine. What was the Siren's Deception? I think... Oh! Oh, this could be interesting. Ooh, and we could use... Oh, yeah. Okay. Because we're looking for... Yeah, I would say the main goal right now is to increase our destruction up to 50. So actually, this might work. So the Siren's Deception. I've heard of an all-female gang of thieves is preying on the menfolk of Anvil. Well, I didn't get all the details. I was pointed in the direction of Gogan and Melona, two local Anvil residents. Somehow Gogan is intimately evolved, whatever that means. Okay, this is a classic side quest, man. I haven't done the side stuff in so long. A lot of the stuff is gonna feel very fresh for me. Because yeah, it's honestly been so long since I've done these little side quests and things. So, we're looking for Gogan Grohlvana. Hello there. Looks like it wants us to talk to Melona.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
I mean, he's right. There doesn't seem to be any water around. Just a joke. What has he done?
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
Go on. I like that he's just right here looking directly into her eardrum.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own.
Which is actually a really good idea for a scam. It probably wouldn't work in the long run, but not bad. Anything else about this gang?
When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking.
Oh, he's come!
He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold.
Ooh.
Can you help us?
Well, I suppose. I'm trying to save up for a house, if you believe that. Sure. I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can.
I think I just remembered something about this quest, and I'm wondering if I'm correct or not. Anything else about the gang?
All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that.
And I can see your husband has been privy to everything we just discussed. He's literally, I would say, what, 2 feet away from you? Thank you, Melona. I appreciate your help.
The Flowing Bowl attracts the...
What do you want?
What do you want? I've heard about this gang. Now listen, bro to bro, you can tell me basically what happened. It's fine.
I see my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage.
Yeah, I guess standards were a little different back then, because I feel like that would rupture a lot of marriages, at least. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can make it work. Okay, yes, I am very knowledgeable in these areas. Go God, you have nothing to worry about.
I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Okay, so we have to go to the Flowing Bowl. Man, I love how Anvil is set up here. It's so cool. I love that there's like an actual city part, but then also the little dockside area. Really adds a lot of variety to Oblivion. Wooden door to the Flowing Bowl, which is a great name for a tavern. And then, are we just waiting, or are we talking to some ladies? Oh my, Isolde, you must be that
I haven't
fetching.
seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better.
Oh, like sex, I get
I'll mark
it.
it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget.
No, I can bet. So much sexual fun, I'm sure. Signy Homewrecker. That's a little, a little on the nose. Anything else about this night of fun? Oh boy, I'm excited.
Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Okay, I'm so very excited. You must be the friend.
Can't wait to see you later. Don't keep us waiting.
Absolutely, Faustina, which really unnerves me because my literal name is in there, Austin. Faustina. Anything else about this night of fun? Should I bring perhaps dragon chess?
Hope you're not planning to get much sleep.
Why is that? Are we staying up past my bedtime? I mean, honestly, I do need to get my beauty rest, if I'm being quite honest. Sleep is very important to me.
What is it now?
Okay, well, I'll meet you there. Bye! Okay. Signy Homewrecker has met me at the Flowing Bowl, accompanied by Faustina Cartia. She enticed me to meet them at their farmhouse around 11 this evening for a night of fun I won't soon forget. I have decided to take them up on their tempting offer, as this will point me in the direction of their hideout. The farmhouse seems to be just outside of Anvil in the settlement named Gwedin. Oh, there's like an entire settlement over there. Interesting. All right, so first of all... oh, we can't even cast... I keep forgetting. It's like the chicken and the egg problem. Because we can't cast freaking... disintegrate, armor, corrode, weapon... That's so annoying. Okay, we really need to get destruction up there, which I guess cold touch, but one of these ladies is a Nord. And we got, oh, we got to get, yeah, illusion up too. Man, oh man, okay. This is difficult. All right, so shocking touch probably, but we're going to have to summon Dome first. Anyways, that's our only chance regardless. All right, so Dunbarrow Cove is there. Gwedin Farm is there. Kvatch is there. I don't think we want to quite head to Kvatch just yet. I think Kvatch is just not great this time. Man, it's sweltering. My God, I've just heard it's something about Kvatch specifically. It's so hot this time of day, this time of year. God, that looks so good. Even back from when this game first came out, I love like the look of planets that are close like that. Whatever you would call that in media, always looks really good. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what would be your dream pet. I'm gonna go with toucan. Fennec fox is up there. I remember discussing that in high school with like my best friend, my best friend at the time, who actually has appeared on the channel, funnily enough, way back in the day. Oh my God. Okay, well, that was a good auto. Wow. So for anybody out there thinking, yeah, I'm like adjusting with the settings, maybe when it would benefit me to like, you know, have a, oh, I'm just walking from place to place and then I'll secretly up the difficulty before I get into combat or something, which by the way would be an editing nightmare. So not into that. But yeah, no, that's a immediate reminder. I'm the hardest of... Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? That was like a mountain lion? Yeah, it was definitely a mountain lion. And it literally just one-shot me. Okay, so we're gonna summon, man, oh man. I think that's like, what, the second death? We haven't really died a lot. I think if we... Oh, it's here. God, that's like terrifying now. I think it's fighting Dome? What is that? Oh, it is fighting Dome. Okay, we're getting the hell away. Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. The fact that that mountain lion could just come out of nowhere and insta-kill me. Okay, so probably good to just have Dome summoned at all times as our personal bodyguard. Oh my god. Gwydden Farm. Okay. I've arrived at Gwydden. I need to wait until around 11 in the evening to go inside and find out what Faustina and Signy have in store for me. Oh boy, I can't wait to play board games, discuss films, girls, of course, discuss who we have crushes on. What up, Dome? I'll invite you, Dome. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to go with Toucan. Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you again, Nananya, for the comment question. All right, so again, it's usually good to wait till after, even if it's close to the next hour. So this time should be correct. And I'm going to make a save here because I really don't know how this is going to go. Ba-pa-pa. And we'll summon when we go inside too. Yeah, let's do it. We also have those powers we got to keep in mind. Whoop!
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Signy will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table?
Now, that'd be interesting. I do wish they let you kind of do that to play along and then maybe find some way to get the upper hand, you know? I'm afraid not.
What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else?
I'm here for Gorgon's ring.
Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, God. Okay, so she said girls. Oh, my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. Signy was immediately killed. I mean, she doesn't have any armor. Get him, Dome! Get him! Sorry. Get him in the colloquial sense. You would say, oh, my God. Dome is destroying them. Holy crap! Let me just check something. After entering the farmhouse, I encountered Faustina, who tried to entice me to remove my weapons, armor, and clothing and place them aside. Knowing this was a ruse, I refused. She yelled out, and the rest of the gang entered the room fully armed and ready for battle. I had no choice but to kill them, and it was all me as well. Okay, so I just want to check here, because my God, gameplay, right? Yep, difficulty slider all the way up. As far as I know, even if Oblivion does that thing that all Bethesda games do where you, like, if there's a Windows update or driver update or something, it will reset and ask you to, like, you know, readjust the settings and all that. It still stays there. Like, because it's the in-game settings still stay. I don't know, it's weird. It's like anything having to do with the graphics get reset, but, like, anything like this stuff does usually stay as far as I know. So anyways, wow. Dome destroyed them. Oh, my God. Great job, Dome. Fantastic.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away.
Yeah, this was the twist I was thinking. So it turns out Maelona and Gogon are actually part of the guard. What about the gang?
Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't you just, like, bust this place? All the evidence of the stolen items are downstairs or whatever. Couldn't you just, like, bust through, detain them, find the stolen items, and, well, I guess nobody reported them stolen. So I don't know. It's weird. What about Faustina?
We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised.
300 gold. Not bad, not bad.
Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
So that's interesting. I wonder how this goes, because...
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Yeah, they said, what about Faustina? But it seems like, I mean, you would kill her most of the time anyways, right? They died really quick, because I don't think they have any, like, armor or, you know, protection or anything like that. Cheap. Well, I mean, they could have honestly just ran like a, you know, some sort of Oblivion brothel here. This is a really nice place. I'm sure, you know, it would have been more honest. Oh, they don't want me to go down here? That's interesting. I do want to use the... Okay. Is it illegal to go into this room? Because, like, yeah, that's where all the evidence is. My sneak skill increased. I kind of want to just... There was, like, a pixel there. Door to Gwedin.
To do here. We can...
Can I just go in here and steal it? Like, oh, okay. I'm going to check it out. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it almost seems like the game does not want you... You know, it'd be illegal to go down here. Yeah, check this out. What the heck? This is weird. It almost seems like, you know, you have to be a little dodgy to check this stuff out, if that makes sense. So this is where they put all the stuff and also where they slept. So we got 3 gold in this little sack here. And then this is where their entire take was. And yeah, you get a whole bunch of unique stuff too. Ernest's best shirt, Ernest's fancy pants, Ostia's necklace, Heinrich's shoes, Ernest's shoes, Pinnerus's iron cuirass, letter. And this is just the standard love letter that they always put around Oblivion for whatever reason. It's kind of odd that they do that. A sack with 8 gold. Got a whole bunch of gold here. What's that? Pinnerus's prize minotaur horn. Wedding gift. Silver glasses, which are not unique. Heinrich's shirt. Pinnerus's shirt. Heinrich's pants. Oakenhall heirloom. Oakenshield was the Hobbit character, right? Thorin, Oakenshield, something like that. And then we've got Oakenhall family jewels with an easy lock. So we're going to go find... Open easy lock. Yeah! Reveal thy secret to me. Base ring of shock shield. Ooh. Gold diamond ring, gold diamond sapphire, and gold nugget. Man, oh man, so if you don't go down here, which a lot of people probably wouldn't, yeah, you just miss out on all of not only these unique items, which are whatever. I mean, they don't really do much, but
Sorry,
all the actual
can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do
rewards
here. We can talk
and
later,
things.
Annabelle.
Yes, got you. Okay, bye. I understand. Okay, so I kind of also do want to see if we go back to Anvil. Where did these people stay? Their house was like really kind of like dead on when you go into Anvil, right? So I'm gonna wait an hour, and I want to see if they said stop by. I do want to see because I'm like searching for any like weird interactions I've never seen before in Oblivion, if that makes sense, because that's fun for me. So yeah, as I said, toucan. I mean, I would love to have just a little creature, you know, little gremlin hopping around. I love how toucans look. I've seen YouTube videos of toucans, and they just seem like such funny creatures. Yes, I know they would crap everywhere, and they would also cause a lot of issues and blah blah blah. But I really hate that sort of like, yeah, pet gatekeeping that people do. Like they themselves will have the pet, but they'll just like gatekeep it, like, oh no, nobody else, you know, sugar gliders, any sort of like exotic weird pet. They just like, no, you can't do it. No, only I can do it. I'm the one with the knowledge and everything. And I get, yes, there is a legitimacy to some of that, but I also think it's an excuse for a lot of people, especially on the internet, to be a little hoity-toity about their cool pets. You know what I mean? But like I said, let me know in the comment section below, which dream pet would you have if you could? I would love to know. And then, yeah, where did these people live? Gold Coast. We did go into their house, right? Gogon's house. Yeah, so it's directly to the left here. It's odd, too, that they're, like, undercover Imperial guards because, I mean, people would see them, right? Like, patrolling and stuff, and wouldn't they be like, oh, aren't you Gogon? You know what I mean? Okay, so this is locked. I mean, there's probably nothing here, but I do just want to see if they're like, oh, it's our old friend, you know, sort of thing. So let's wait a little bit of time. I don't even know if they're going to, like, reset to come back here. Yeah, it's still a hard lock. Let's wait, we'll try 3 more hours. We'll see if there's anything that can be done here. And if not, we will move on. Don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there is any interaction here that I should check out. But regardless, that will be where we end this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, you can click join under the video if you would like to get these videos early, typically 1 week early, if not more. And then also check out the Patreon. You get a ton of bonus content, all for $1, and you support the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.